Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 4. I should have just called it a day, honestly, because I know I'm going to get an interruption and like 34 minutes left on this disc. Could like prove fatal for that. And I'd probably have to switch disc because plot is underway. It's raining tonight. Something might appear on the Midnight Channel. I just know I'm going to get an interruption because quite a while back I asked my father for cheese on toast. Because I was like, I'm kind of hungry, I haven't really had much to eat today. I can't even remember what I had to eat today, but it was hours ago. And, yeah. So I imagine getting an interruption at some point in this recording. It's raining tonight. Will something appear on TV? No, I'm quite a lazy person when you like word like that, isn't it? Cheese on toast? Why don't you make it yourself then? That's easy enough. Yeah, I know, man. I really need to freaking change my lazy ways these days. I used to cook. I used to actually cook sometimes, But I'm just too lazy these days. A figure appears. Oh, that looks suspicious. It seems to be a girl. She's wearing a swimsuit. She looks somewhat like Rise Kujikawa, the idol you saw on TV yesterday. Well, for some reason it keeps zooming in on her chest and thighs. It's hard to make out her face as a result.
Hello? Hey, did you see that? That was Reset for sure. Reset Kujikawa.
I don't know, man. Is it my news to... Yeah, you're totally right. That's obvious.
Thought so. Oh, I guess I shouldn't be so excited. There's a chance she might get kidnapped.
Yeah, but, you were like, oh, damn. Look at that. Oh, damn, in a bikini nosebleed. If I recall, this is a scene like in that comic where you just like, second time you're like, damn it, I can't rewind it, can't record it or anything. Like, shit.
Come on, we should go there tomorrow. What was it called again? Oh yeah, Maruku Tofu.
Why is it that Yukiko got her one animated, but no other character ever gets their version animated? Like Kanji didn't either, did he?
Dude, my heart's pounding already. We'll see you tomorrow.
We are very excited about this, aren't you, Yosuke? You'll be going to Maruku Tofu shop with Yosuke tomorrow. You decide to go to bed for tonight. Seriously, how does he do it? He goes to sleep so easily no matter what happens. I can't do that, man.
Hey, did you hear? It looks like Rise Kujikawa really is here. You know the tofu store, Maruku? The owners of that place have the same last name, Kujikawa.
And we never noticed that until now. What's up with that?
Seriously? Hey, I practically live next door.
Seriously, how could they overlook it for so long then?
I've been hearing that there's a big crowd at Maruku.
I'm not surprised. But was it really her on yesterday's Midnight Channel? Didn't she seem a little different?
It was her, no doubt about it. Her curves, her posture, even her beautiful slim legs.
What's that look for?
Anyways, I'm positive, right?
What? Did he do that?
Are we going?
What, no comment on that, Kanji? Just like, so are we going then, I
I
guess?
don't really care about celebrities, but it's not like I got anything better to do. Sure, I'll tag along.
Sorry, but me and Yukiko have plans. Give us a call if anything comes up.
Wait, no comment on Yosuke's comment? How well he knew the details?
Shall we get going? But let's be clear on one thing. We're not spectators. We're on an investigation, got it?
I think we should be saying that to you, Yosuke. You decided to go to the Maruku Tofu shop. Seriously, Kanji and the protagonist is kind of just like, yeah, let's get this on with then. And Yosuke is like, yeah, this is gonna be awesome, it's gonna be Rishi, woo! It's Adachi again. What the hell? How you doing?
What? Mr. Detective, did something happen?
Oh, it's you guys. Ay, ay, ay. These gawkers keep streaming in with their cars trying to park in the middle of the shopping district.
Why is that?
Don't you know? Rise Kujikawa's here. Hey, did you see her already? Is she there? Which is it?
You know, Kanji has a similar reaction to me when it comes to celebrities. People just like, oh my god, it's celebrity, it's celebrity! And I'm just like, yeah, so what? What's the matter? He's like, but that person's famous! That person, have you seen this person on the shows? And all that shit? So? I don't care.
Huh? We're asking why a plainclothes detective is here doing traffic control.
Oh, well, the Inaba Police Department isn't that big. We don't have enough staff. Well, I still have work to do, so I'll see you later.
Makes it look like he's got a miniature lightsaber. Maybe it's just because of the color.
Dude, you managed to scare off a police detective on active duty!
Well, it was Adachi, of all people.
I wasn't trying to scare the guy. I just said what I was thinking.
If it was Dojima, it would have been a different case.
But you're right. It's weird for the police to come out like this. Hey, you think the police suspect that Rise might be the next target too?
All right, clear out. Coming through. Hey, Adachi. Damn it, I told him not to leave his post. What are you guys doing? Kanji Tatsumi. Are you friends with them?
Man, he's gonna be even more suspicious of the protagonist now. He's just like, you know, if you're friends and you hang out, it seems suspicious sometimes. You always end up in these places, in these situations. Now you're hanging out with Kanji Tatsumi.
Like it's any of your business.
If you say so. So I'll ask again. What are you all doing here?
Well, to be straight up honest, we came to see Rise.
Oh, well, who wouldn't want to come check it out if they found out an idol's family ran an ordinary tofu store? I'm a big fan.
You know, you should have been a bit more energetic there, Yosuke, because you actually are.
Fine. But remember, she might be a celebrity, but this is her home. Try not to bother them too much.
That cop's your uncle, huh? So, what the hell was that about? Are you guys under suspicion?
Well, they did take us in once.
And it was your fault, Yosuke, I might add. You know, carrying weapons in public, even though they're fake, not a good idea. And you know, when like you were like, no, you got it wrong, and you had your weapons right in front of you, just moving them around, that wasn't very smart either.
We can't just tell him everything, right? If we say anything about the other world, we only look more suspicious. They'll be watching us all the time.
Got a point there.
Ah, man. There's no one in there but the old lady. Rosetta isn't here after all.
I heard that she really is already here, but it might have just been a rumor. Well, it was fun while it lasted.
A rumor? What? She's not here? Seriously?
You sound like the world's about to end.
Shut up! Anyways, now that all those people are gone, we might as well check inside. I'll buy something.
I recommend this, because the guide says to. I suppose it's probably the best of the three. I don't know if it really matters.
don't you know I can't eat tofu? Well, that's considerate of you.
Oh, that's why, is it? Yosuke seems somewhat happy.
Wait, what's ganmodoki again? Is it the kind with a rice cake in it?
There's no rice cakes in them. They're sort of like fried tofu patties with veggies and stuff mixed in and...
Yosuke received a crash course on Ganmodoki Doki, whatever.
Oh, okay. I know what you mean. I think I can eat that.
So is it kind of a guessing game? Like, I don't know much about tofu, so obviously I wouldn't know which one would be, like, the best choice. But the guy had said it was, so I picked it.
Let's see here. Sure enough, the only one here is your typical old lady.
Man, why don't you just ask if she's in back? Excuse me.
Yes, may I help you?
What the... Then, who's that?
What?
Yosuke... Yosuke, you just thought that Rise was a typical old woman. Just... It's just... What the hell?
Are you Rise?
Wait, did I already spoil it? Well, it was kind of obvious when she showed up.
Yeah, so?
No way. Are you really Rosette?
What do you want?
Huh? Oh, sorry, some tofu, please?
Don't get carried away, Yosuke. We're here on business.
Tofu? Which kind?
Huh? Which one's which again?
If you're going to eat it by itself, you should go with silken. Momen's better for cooking. Depends how you use it.
It's kind of awkward.
Kanji, order something.
Just like, Yosuke, you should have left one of us to choose, because you don't even know anything about tofu. Make Kanji like order it like you just did, but there, he clearly knows it's tofu.
Why are you making me do it? You already picked Ganmo a second ago. Dude here wants 3 Ganmodoki.
Ganmo...
Oh, I see. I'll go get them.
That's just way different.
Wow. She's nothing like she seems on TV. I wonder if she's just tired.
Does seem that way.
Man, but it's really her! I'm so glad I came. Mission complete. Wait, we haven't done what we came here for yet.
Yeah, Yosuke, get back on the subject of what we are supposed to be here for. Investigation.
Have you noticed anything weird lately?
Weird? Like stalkers? Are you guys fans of mine?
I wouldn't say we, but yeah. Dude here is a big fan.
I like how both the protagonists and Kanji at the same time turn their heads towards Yosuke.
You little... Why'd you let that slip?
Her curves, her posture, even her beautiful slim legs. You finished checking them out yet, or what?
You're doing this on purpose, aren't you?
Man, Kanji's very blunt about that, wasn't he? That must have been embarrassing.
I didn't say that. I never said any of that. Maybe you know already, but it's been dangerous in Inaba lately. And that's why we've been investigating some stuff.
Oh yeah?
Sorry, let's see. Do you know about the TV show that comes on at midnight? I mean, it's not like regularly scheduled programming. How do I explain this?
That thing that was on last night. The Midnight Channel, yeah?
Oh, you know about it?
Well, that certainly makes things a bit more convenient.
Wait, what? You mean you saw it last night?
I heard the rumors from some friends of mine. But that girl last night wasn't me. I've never been filmed wearing that swimsuit before. And the bust line.
Huh?
Mine aren't that big.
Oh yeah, I see what you mean now. I mean, what am I saying? I'm sorry.
Don't apologize so much. You're funny.
Hey, she smiled.
What is that show about, anyway?
Well, we're not too sure either. But you know there's been stuff happening here, right? We think the people who appear there are the ones who get kidnapped next.
I know this is sudden, but we're not lying.
Yeah, that's why we thought you should know about it.
Huh, so that wasn't a dream. I was tired yesterday, but I couldn't sleep. And it was raining, so I decided to try that rumor I'd heard about. Alright, thanks. I'll be careful.
Well, this is a first, isn't it, really?
Here you go, 3 Ganmo. That'll be 600 yen.
I mean, like, all the other cases so far, well, there's only been 2 cases so far, but you get the idea. Like, we were unsuccessful in, like, convincing them to be careful, because, like, with Kanji, it was like, what the hell are you guys looking at?
There's extra tofu in there for everyone. A little thank you for worrying about me.
Oh, seriously? Thanks.
Yosuke-senpai, you can't eat tofu, right? Want me to take yours?
Hell no, I always eat what people give me.
Rise gave you a block of tofu. Maybe you can eat it for dinner. Seems weird, really. Just come into a tofu shop, ask a couple of questions, buy tofu, and he doesn't even eat it. And the interruption that I knew was gonna be there later that day.
Thank you very much. Your receipt's in the bag.
Seems like the crowds are thinning out, so we'll be leaving now. If it gets rowdy again, just give us a call at the station.
Okay.
Hang on a second. I'm sorry, but there's some things I'd like to ask you. You do know that there have been multiple violent cases around here lately, yeah? Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Not really. It's been like always.
Like always. Well, you're an idol, so I imagine you deal with folks like fans, paparazzi, and stalkers quite often.
Man, it must suck to be an idol, really. I mean, just like, you got all these people who are just like, look up to you, and then the people stalk you, and like, the freaking paparazzi is all over you at all times. Who would really want a life like that? Certainly not someone like me. I wouldn't want that kind of attention. You know, I'm a kind of shy guy. If like I was hounded by a freaking paparazzi and all that shit, I'd probably be in the news for freaking swearing at paparazzi. It's like, will you fucking leave me alone, you piece of shit? Or like, I don't even know. I just be like, oh god damn it, none of these guys again.
What made you take a break from showbiz?
Was it maybe the paparazzi and stalkers?
Does it really matter? I just needed a rest.
And have you registered for school?
I'm planning on going to Yasogami High. It was the closest.
How convenient.
Well, I don't mean to alarm you, but you do have some things in common with the recent victims. That's why, well...
I might be kidnapped, right? I've been told that before. Don't worry, I'll be careful.
Huh? Someone told you already?
It was 3 guys. They were wearing uniforms, so I think they were high school students.
Now Dojim's gonna be even more suspicious.
Did one of them happen to look... how do I put it? Did he look something like a gang member?
Wait, you think she's talking about your nephew and his friends?
Something smells here.
Of tofu.
The recent disappearances. Between those and the 2 homicides, there's too many questions with no answers. To tell the truth, I followed my detective's intuition and came here to warn her. How could high school kids who know less than we do beat us to the punch? Were they just making up an excuse to talk to a famous celebrity? Or...
Sir?
Yasugami High. The second victim, Saki Konishi, and 2 other students who were missing for a while.
I guess the investigation of the ones involved with the school hasn't turned up anything either. Are we gonna be in trouble if this keeps up? The prefectural police will be coming soon.
They're the least of your worries. Keep your head in the game.
Well, you know, at least Ojima's actually onto something there. He knew to warn Rise, so not completely useless like the rest of them, is he? He actually came to a conclusion that it must be some...
have a lot of tofu.
That Rise could be the next victim, and yeah, good one.
Yeah, it tastes great.
Wait for it to turn his head. I just know he's gonna look at me right now, and he's saying, there we go.
You visited Rise Kujikawa today. What did you talk about?
Tofu. Should I be? Does it give any Does the guide say for any recommended responses? No. Or if I say the truth. But the case is,
I told you to keep your hands off this. Listen, this is a job for the police.
Well, I'm just being honest, Ojima. Did you want me to say gossip or nothing and be even more suspicious?
Forget it. I shouldn't have brought it up.
You guys met Rise-chan?
Yeah.
Are you fighting again?
I was waiting for that.
Of course not. Here, hurry and finish your dinner.
The tense atmosphere continues into the night. You feel pressure on your shoulders and it feels very uncomfortable. It's raining tonight. Will someone appear on TV? Can I get a save point, please? I've got food to eat. We'll get cold by the time this recording is done. A figure appears. It's the same girl as before, still wearing a swimsuit. Her chest area and waist are emphasized. This girl. It's Rise Kujikawa. The image is fairly clear tonight. It's like, hello, hello. Should you try calling Yosuke? Yes. He's probably gonna call you right now anyway. He'd be like, I was just about to call you.
Hey, we were right about it being Rise Kujikawa. The one on tonight seemed a lot creepier than the real Rise, but you could see her face clearly. There's no mistake. Let's all get together as soon as possible tomorrow.
But I got food, Yosuke. I gotta save the game. You hung up. You decide to go to bed for night. The 23rd, it's probably gonna go into plot. Yep, just great.
So about the Midnight Channel last night.
About it, I'm
Had
gonna
to be Rise
eat.
Kujikawa.
I'm gonna eat my food, and you guys just don't give me any lines, okay?
It even showed her face this time.
So now we know one more thing. The ones that the culprit's targeting are...
Damn you. Tend to be broadcast on TV. There's my contribution.
Exactly. So we can rule out the assumption that all the victims are connected to the incident with Ms. Yamano. As for Rise, I took a peek this morning and she was still at the shop. So I'm guessing that TV show thing doesn't appear on the Midnight Channel until after the person enters the TV.
Teddy said before that it might be the victim's own creation upon entering that world. I didn't understand it all at first, but now I feel it may be true. The one that appears on TV is your other self. Maybe the victim's true feelings are shown unconsciously.
But we see them on the Midnight Channel before they disappear. You know, when it's still really fuzzy and you can't tell who it is. How do you explain that part?
Yeah, it always happens before the person disappears, like an advance notice.
Or like a ransom note. But who are they announcing it to, and for what?
I don't know, ask the killer. There's a bunch of stuff I still don't understand.
Well, how could we do that when we don't even know who it is?
Is it possible that we see those images for the same reason?
Huh? What do you mean?
If the Midnight Channel shows the victim's true feelings, maybe it does the same for the culprit. Maybe what we're seeing is the culprit's intentions.
Well, it's a possibility. The killer can throw people into the TV after all, which means they must have the same power that we do.
So, when the killer thinks I'm gonna attack someone now, that's what we see on TV?
I don't know about that.
Well, if we're gonna go that far with it, we might as well say that's the basis for that entire world. Like it's some kind of mix of the minds of the victims and the killer. Or maybe it's everyone's minds.
Well, I wasn't paying attention. I'm kind of eating here. Sorry to not like contribute to this whole case and all, but kind of hungry, you know. Like it's some kind of mix of the minds of the victims and the killer, or maybe it's everyone's minds. I'll just go with that. But I honestly don't know. I should have chosen that.
As always, nothing makes sense.
Well, yeah, kind of. When you go into a TV, literally a TV, and there's another world, and there's a teddy that is like a costume, but nothing inside, and there's shadows that you can fight with a golf club, and a fan, shoes. It's all very confusing, doesn't really make much sense, but that's RPGs for you. And video games in
Hey,
general, really.
Kanji-kun, you still with us? You haven't said a word yet.
Well,
You weren't sleeping, were you?
Well, Kanji, I guess I wasn't alone in being the one not paying too much attention then.
of course not. I was, lost in thought.
Good cover-up. Or not.
I wish I knew what that world's all about.
Honestly, if someone asked me just like that, just like, I'd reply the same thing, only unlike with Kanji, it'd be true. Just like, well, I was kind of deep in thought randomly there.
Teddy's explanations have so many maybes in them that I don't understand the first thing about it.
Why would the culprit throw people inside the TV in the first place?
They must know by now that people die when they're in there long enough. There's no doubt it's attempted murder. So the TV's a good way to do that, because the police can never prove anything about the crime.
Murder, huh? So the killer's got a grudge against certain people? Well, I know there's a shitload of people who've got my number. How about you, Yukiko-senpai? Anyone hate you so bad they'd get rid of you forever?
No.
Like, I was just casually just like, no. I no, just no.
Yukiko, there's always a slight chance, and you just don't realize it.
You know, someone might hate your guts. Who knows?
But if we're trying to think of a common grudge someone would have against all the victims, I'm drawing a blank.
Well, the good thing is we have another shot at getting ahead of the killer. We can leave the motive aside for now. Once we catch him, we'll make him talk. The only thing we can be sure of now is that Rise is in danger.
Wait! We get to do another stakeout?
Hell yeah! This time we'll catch him in the act.
We done? Okay. Save point? Save point, where are you? Save point. No, it's not a save point at all.
We gotta go with donuts and milk.
You said it. There's no better meal than that for a man on a stakeout. Oh, and throw in some disposable diapers.
What?
For what? They don't even sell those here.
We have them at Juness.
Too much information.
You guys finished yet? Let's hurry up and get going.
Huh? What brings you here?
Oh, well, I'm doing legwork.
What? Doing legwork, so I thought I'd start up in here randomly.
What did I do to deserve babysitting detail? I mean, it's nothing major. It's not like Dojima-san ordered me here. So, what are you kids up to? Buying snacks?
We were just about to head over to the tofu shop to see Rise-chan.
Oh, I see. Hey, I'm on my way there too.
Oh, then why don't we go there together?
Son of a bitch.
Come on, he's a detective on active duty. Not a bad guy to have around.
Damn it, I know it, man. Like, 33 minutes left on this, and it's nearly 33 minutes now. And I know this scene is gonna go on quite a bit. I knew this would happen. Just get to a line that I can have a cliffhanger for. Come on. Reese is tending the shop. That wouldn't make a good cliffhanger, to be honest.
Don't stop. The culprit might get suspicious.
Well, we walked past here like 1,000 times already.
Yeah, that's totally not suspicious.
Come on out, you bastard. We're ready for you.
Look!
Yukiko, thank you for that cliffhanger, man, because I can leave this disc on a cliffhanger, and I'll switch the discs after I finish my food. So see you next time, viewers. See you next time.